He has added another photo booth opportunity at 6:45. He's added that, so if you haven't had a chance, go ahead and cheer for that. That's amazing. He's also added another hour worth of signing autographs right after this at 4 o'clock if you want to go for that as well. Awesome. All right, I would like to introduce you to Brian Brandenburg. This is half the brain trust of Comic-Con. Brian and Dan brought Comic-Con here to Salt Lake City. One of them is the intelligent one and one of them is the sexy one. I'm not going to say which is which, but here comes Brian Brandenburg.
Hey, welcome to Comic-Con. We are sold out. We have a lot of people here today, and we really appreciate all the support of the fans, because with your support, we can bring amazing people like our next guest. And so, I want to preface the introduction to our next guest with a request from our next guest. And we're going to talk about a concept that we would like you, in the first 10 minutes, when you can use your cameras, to be paying attention, because he's going to talk to something, and we're going to put it on the web and make it go viral and blow up the web, okay? So, I had the privilege of having dinner with our guest last night, and if I went to the moon, it would pale in comparison to that experience. And now you all get to experience him as well. I'd like to introduce Mr. Stan the Man Lee.
And I'll listen to the answers, and maybe I'll learn something. I've been away from writing comics for quite a few years, so don't ask me anything about anything that might have happened in the past, 2 or 3 decades. And now, you're stuck with me. What do we do? A comic book? If they don't a comic space book?
Is it spelled comic space book?
Or a Facebook.
A comic book.
A comic book. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh yeah, listen. This is a big crusade I'm on. Is that me on the screen? Well, how come I can't see myself if I turn around to look? I get my back. I want another screen over there where I can see myself. How long will that take? All right, I'm going to tell you about my crusade. And this is very important. People, when they write comic book, they write it as 2 words. They say, I read a comic book. That's wrong. If it's 2 words, a comic book, that means a funny book. You could read a mystery book, you could read an adventure book, whatever, and the word in front tells you what it is. But a comic book is something special. It's not a funny book, it's a comic book. So it should be 1 word. Not 2 words. So I want you to be in the forefront of my crusade. Wherever you go do, whoever you meet. You tell them comic book is one word. It isn't a comic book. It's a comic book. That was what I came out here to accomplish, and now I can go home.
The man has spoken.
What do we do next?
We're going to have Tyson Webb from KSL moderate this panel tonight.
Oh, I thought it was you. I wasted all this time talking to you, and you're not even the moderator? All right, you're the moderator. You're the guy I have to be nice
It's a bait
to.
and switch. I'm sorry.
All right. Get to sit down and everything.
Well, if you want to. All right, so obviously any questions that would have a pale in comparison to yours. So what we need you to do, we're going to start over here, speak up for us, and give us a second to relay the question to Stan. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, first of all, thank you so much for coming again.
You're welcome.
I had two quick questions. First of all, I just wanted to know if you prefer Batman or Superman.
You're gonna have to forgive me. I don't hear as well as I used to. So my new friend here is gonna tell me what you said. What was that about Batman and Superman?
Which one do you like best, Batman or Superman?
Which do I like best? Spider-Man.
Yeah, there you go.
Funny thing is, the guy who created Batman, Bob Kane, was a very good friend of mine, and we used to joke about who's better, Spider-Man or Batman. Of course, I won all the discussions. And I used to know one of the creators, Jerry Siegel, of Superman. In fact, he worked at our office. I had him doing some work for us because DC Comics never treated him that well. So I feel a loyalty toward both of those strips because I knew the creators. But of course, when you get down to it, that's DC and we're Marvel.